Okay, I just wanted to go, like, over some parts of LOLCal Live. Oh my goodness, I'm just going to call it Cal Live because I cannot say it apparently. I just want to, I think this one doesn't really talk about Tommy C, but I do want to talk a little bit about Tommy C, and then just kind of watching Boogie pick up trash, because I had seen clips of it and I was like, what is happening? Like, I watched through the cancer stuff and I was like, okay, like, Boogie's just kind of a terrible person, it kind of seems, and yeah, well, whatever. Like, Boogie just needs to do better. But yeah, I just wanted to watch some of this, and I figured, why not watch it with you guys? So
he was all happy, jumping up and down to get that tattoo. He was excited that he was going to get forgiven just by putting liar in his face. And we don't feel satisfied with all that. Plus, there's this unethical thing of Boogie making money for faking cancer. Like, we can't do that. That's so fucking wrong. But at the same time, it'd be unethical for me to just not pay him. I can't just...
Okay, I like how... Because... Comments, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I understand is at that time, Keemstar said, hey, you're not going to get paid, but you need to come on the podcast because you need to do punishments, basically. Because this is not cool. You fake cancer. You might still have it, and we don't know because we don't have the right test for it. But as far as what you claimed and what you actually know, you kind of possibly faked it because we don't know the actual real answer. And then he wants to complain about not having to pay Tommy C, which now there's kind of debate whether, is the shares actually a thing? Is the shares not actually a thing? But if the shares is an actual thing, Tommy C was technically employed until, the end of July, I think it was? And Keem's like, I don't want to pay him for that. And it's just like, he owns part of the company. He was still employed he was still part owner at that point, until you decided to kick him off and him not be part owner. Which, from my understanding of taking business classes in college, would probably mean Keem has a bigger share than everyone else, so he has power over everyone else, so he can make the final decision. But it also helps if Wings and Boogie are also backing him up as well. Boogie's, of course, going to back Keem up because Boogie's Boogie and Boogie needs money. Plain and simple. Boogie said that so many times, it's ridiculous. And I think it's crazy that they were like, we were just trolling him, we're actually going to pay him, we're actually going to do this and that for Boogie. But then for Tommy C, he takes it so, like, serious, and it's so, like, oh my god, like, fine, I'll just pay him. Like, geez, you guys are, like, scamming me, and Tommy C scamming me, and all this other stuff. And it's just kind of like, you were making it public that it was, like, everyone was part owners. So it would make sense that he would get some of the revenue while he was not there. And it's not like he's really ever taken off since the podcast started too. So, like, if you want to look at a normal job thing, is usually you get like a week of PTO or a couple days of PTO or whatever it is, however many years you've been there. So you can kind of look at it that way too. But I doubt they really agreed upon, like, PTO stuff and stuff like that, just because they had talked about having shares. Personally, I would assume, like, if I was in a company and I had to take a week off and I was, like, part owner of a company, I would probably expect to get paid off of the revenue, and then same as if the other person needed to take off a week because they were sick or they were whatever, I would probably expect for them to get paid while they were off because we're both owners. So it would make sense. In my brain, that's just, I'm thinking of like business partners and stuff like that. Maybe Keem's thinking of a different way of like, oh, he's actually employing these people, and if so, then Keem should have had in place whether he was doing PTO or how he was actually handling those situations. I think it's kind of like the Mr. Beast thing where like stuff is not vetted with YouTube, like nothing's like ethical, like in like this is how you hire people, this is how you do this is how you do that. If you become a bigger channel and you need to make sure you jump all through these hoops because this is the ethical way to do it, I think then it kind of leaves YouTubers at a free-for-all, and then you have stuff like this where you're like, okay, so what's the truth? Are they like employees to Keem, or are they part-time owners to Keem, like with Keem, or what's happening? Like how should they be getting paid for time off? Should they not be getting paid? Do they have PTO? Do they not have PTO? I mean, it's just a whole list, and I think legally, say this goes to court, like I think legally this would just be basically just a mess. Same with all the Mr. Beast stuff. If anything goes to court with it, it's just going to be a mess. I mean, even like you're looking at the CoffeeZilla and Logan Paul stuff, and it's like, that's a mess. Like, you know, it's just another one of those things where it's like, I don't want YouTube to become like a big commercialized thing where we have to start being like, oh, we have to put all these regulations in, we have to do this, we have to do that, we have to. But at the same time, when people are big channels and they're saying, hey, this is how it's run, and then it's just kind of like, okay, well, actually, this is kind of how it's run. And then they kind of go back to going to everyone has shared. I'm like, I'm so confused at this point.
Not pay him. So we were trolling with him, fucking with him. Yuta came in here, started fucking with him. He was talking about maybe donating another $2,000 that he doesn't fucking have. Boogie's about to lose his house for real. Like, for real. I know how much money this motherfucker got. Like, he's about to go fucking bust. Wait, time out. He's got the vest on.
Yes, I don't want to get hit by a fucking car. Desi's wearing a fucking bright yellow fucking shirt, and I don't want to get hit by a fucking car because she has to fucking film me.
Look here, cars don't want to get hit by you either, Boogie.
Why is he doing? Why is he doing the Francis
Dude, look
voice?
at the fucking cars. These guys will plow right fucking through me. What are you?
Cars were going like 3 miles an hour past him. These cars are going to hit me. I promise you, Boogie, at 3 miles an hour, you might do more damage to the car than the car doing damage to you at that point. I don't care how big or small of a person you are, you're probably going to put more damage to a car at 3 miles an hour. My 10-pound dog is probably going to put more damage to a car at 3 miles an hour than what it's going to do to him. Like, dude, really? Oh, that was such bad timing for Boogie to turn that camera around.
Talking about? Are you fucking stupid?
Okay. Yeah, you know what's stupid is the cop interaction you're gonna have on stream.
Yeah, 110%. I pulled over to the side.
Doesn't that actually happen? I think I saw someone's thumbnail where like a cop actually like pulled him over and was like, "Hey, what the heck are you doing?" I don't know if it actually happens or not. I just seen a thumbnail about it, so I was like, "Sorry, what?" And that's why I was like kind of interested in seeing what this was all about.
Road, parked on the fucking grass with my fucking hazards on. I promise you, a cop's gonna fucking stop.
Yeah,
because I don't know if what I'm about to do
this is like
illegal.
the cancer thing all over again.
I got a question. When you were getting mad earlier on the phone with me and saying you were going to quit the show and stuff, was that real or are you playing around?
Of course it's fucking real because this is the.
Of course it's real. Of course it's real, dude. You can't pay for your house without Keemstar. You're not gonna. You've been like sucking up to Keemstar for the past weeks because you were afraid you were gonna get fired. just shut up. Quit doing this fake crap and then like making Keem fall for it every time of just like, oh no, he's actually gonna have a panic attack, or oh no, he's actually gonna have this or that. Like, Boogie's one of those people like people were shocked with like Donald Trump of like, oh my goodness, he lies and he believes his own lies. Like, yeah, there are people like that. Like, I didn't know, people didn't realize there were people like that. Like, I knew someone like that for the longest time, and I just knew just kind of not take their 100% word for things. Like, that's just what I knew. And I feel like Boogie is the same way too. So Boogie is not as cleanly polished as Trump is, and Boogie's just a crazy, chaotic human being of just screaming and yelling and not getting his way and throwing tantrums and also still believing his lies. Like, the only one who believes Boogie's lies is Boogie. Like, he convinces himself what he's saying out loud is the truth, even though it's not. He's saying, like, oh, I can't fix things, I can't lose weight without, like, I think he's taken some sort of semaglutide, like Ozempic or something like that. I think it's Zepbound, I want to say. And it's like, you can 100% lose weight without that kind of stuff. I took that kind of stuff for a while because I had some other medical issues that Zepbound would help, and also losing some of my weight too would help as well. And it's like, dude, you like with Zepbound, I lost 10 pounds because I only did it for like 2 weeks, and then it made me like super sick, and it was just like, okay, for the condition that you have, this is not worth it. You just need to go to dieting books and doing this and doing that. And it's been a struggle, don't get me wrong. It's hard. It's really hard. But by myself, I've lost like 20 pounds since last November. I want to say November, December, somewhere right in there is when I started in 2023. So, like, saying you can't do it is just, it, you know, you hear people like on Reddit and stuff like that even talk about like, oh, I'm paralyzed and I like lost weight, and like they're making decisions that help them lose weight, because the two things that help is diet and exercise. It's calories in, calories out. There's a documentary, and I can't remember what the name is, but basically the dude was like eating sweets, but he was eating like only like 1,000 calories or 1,500, I want to say, and he was losing weight. Mind you, completely unhealthy because he's not getting any fruits, vegetables, like not a balanced diet at all. Don't get me wrong. Now there's ducks. Okay. They're like all like running for their lives too. There's nothing chasing them. Sorry. There's ducks across the road. But it's not impossible. And like when I was sick with mono, like I couldn't really exercise. I couldn't even go up the stairs without huffing and puffing. So I really had to concentrate on my diet like that. Like I wasn't really burning any calories, and I was still losing weight. And another good way to lose weight is obviously exercise, because the more you burn, the more, the more caloric intake you could technically have. But it's just, he just makes excuses for everything, and it just kind of makes me mad.
I would rather fucking quit the show than run the risk of my girlfriend getting run over.
You sound like you're acting. You sound like you're fucking acting, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You sound like you're. Okay.
Francis is coming out, baby.
You think that might be it? You think it might be because I'm fucking embarrassed to be in fucking public?
Well, no one can hear you. They're driving cars by. They can't hear you. We got a $50 donation. My neck, my back, my cancer, and my tat.
Sorry, that was like a cough.
Something you should have thought about before you told me to go stand on the fucking highway, you dumb dipshit motherfucker!
you look
Where's
like
the
you're on
trash
like
at?
a-
Give the phone to your girlfriend and start
Like
picking.
a on-ramp.
You got 2 hours.
On-ramp. Where people are going to be
2
going
hours.
way
No
down.
fucking
Yes,
way,
the
dude.
entire
I'm already
city.
high on painkillers to run out an hour.
Dude,
I had to fucking abuse my fucking drugs just to make. God damn it, Dan. Here.
I was going to say, yes, please flip the phone around.
You should have brought a
has
bag of trash from the
vest
house.
on it. No, he doesn't. Okay, that's just the tag that was sticking out. I was like, he has the vest on inside out. Of course he does. Oh, Jesus. Wings is just like chilling down in the corner. Wings is just like, I'm just here for the party. I just grabbed my popcorn. Let's go.
And dumped it on the sidewalk there.
how the fuck did he get a
Did
vest?
you really tell him to go to a fucking interstate?
Can he see the fucking trash?
I told him that he had to be on the side of the highway and he had to pick up actual trash.
he brought one of those like little like clipper things. You don't have to bend over. Look at this shit.
Why? Wait,
It's
why
like
is he?
an old person commercial.
Why is he walking in the highway? Holy
Because
shit!
he's going to get
Because he's not
trash.
very smart, King.
I thought he would stay on that side though. Okay, we gotta do full screen Boogie. 1 minute.
You know there's going to be a cop interaction on this stream, right?
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot
The
wait.
tie-dye Crocs. Honestly,
It's like
was
our
the
chat's
best
going to be
shoe
like
choice.
calling his local like police
I
precinct
know a lot
right
of
now. There's a
nurses that
drunk
are, like,
man on the side
swear
of the
by them
highway
things.
in a yellow vest.
Yo, why does his Crocs match his whole fit?
It's fucked up. I'm over here wondering why didn't he put on like fucking tennis shoes? How does that get there? That's like a
That's a cement bag, isn't it?
cement or
coal,
charcoal
isn't
or
it?
something like that. I wonder why didn't he put on like fucking tennis shoes?
Maybe it is. Oh, it's not gonna let me see. Maybe it is cement. I just know some of those paper bags can be coal as well.
How does that get there? That's like
That's a cement bag, isn't it?
cement or charcoal or something like that.
Charcoal. Coal.
Why is this so entertaining? A fat man who faked cancer picking up trash.
It'd be even better if his vest said "I fake cancer" on the back of it.
Okay, I'm already over it.
Dude, he's not gonna make.
Content.
Dude, I'm
It
telling
is
you.
great. Look how ready he
He's
is
just gonna
already.
complain and just.
Hey,
Fuck! What the fuck? How much? That'd be
They're,
like $1,000 fucking dollars. You fuck you.
they're gonna donate big time. That's what they said. Some crazy shit. As they come in, ladies and gentlemen, since we're just watching him pick up trash, $10 from Raging Boar. Shit starting off.
Okay, now they're just gonna talk about donations. I just want to see if he gets arrested or anything, or not arrested, but like cops get called on him.
And that you wanted the thing, it says the left two lanes
Like,
are closed, and so it's
unattractive
actually going
Baywatch.
to zipper merge.
Oh yeah. Damn.
The traffic's moving so slow. This is actually probably one of the better spots he could have actually done this in, so they're not going
Yeah,
75.
because probably everyone's stopping, going. What
There's
is this
nowhere
man
in
doing
my
without his
area
shirt
that's
and a
this
vest
dirty.
on?
Like, there's
Looking
not-
he's
there's so
dying
much
with a
trash in that
tattoo of
area. It's,
liar
like,
on his
unreal.
face. Like, did you see that white car in the background? Like that, the person only like almost fully stopped.
Zipper merge.
Oh yeah.
Watch.
Damn.
The traffic's moving so
Oh, did
slow.
I go
This is
too
actually
far
probably one of
back?
the better spots he could have actually done this in, so they're not going 75.
There's nowhere in my area that's
Oh, it's
this
this-
dirty.
it's this
like
white
there's
car in the
not.
middle.
There's so much trash in that area. It's like unreal.
He like slows way down, almost stops, and then
Oh, he's falling apart.
Oh, 100%. Like a.
that's just a fucking list of leaf.
That was a leaf.
Fucking leaf.
so you bend over like that, you might be using that thing as a cane. Because if I bend over like that,
Like
I'm
it seems
using that as a cane.
degrading, but like this is legendary shit right
I
now.
know. I feel like we need some epic music.
Do I even need to pick up the bird feathers? Or they got what? Do you have to pick up the bird feathers?
Do they rot? You're the bird lady, do you know?
I guess yeah, eventually, but
All right, we're doing
if you want to
epic.
pick it up, you can pick it up.
Boogie, can you hear me? Boogie, can you hear me?
I was gonna say, from my understanding, like, there's certain things that, like apples and stuff like that, that will rot, but, like, when it's, like, if I remember correctly, if it's, like, in a landfill and stuff like that, it might not deteriorate like it's supposed to, if I'm remembering correctly. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I believe that's how it goes. There. Oh, that face, that.
Knees, and I don't know my fucking back,
He's
Dan!
dying.
My fucking disability's flaring up for some fucking reason, you dumb fuck!
My neck, my back, my cancer, and my tat.
Cube's next
shit.
AI song. At least he's getting some exercise out of it. Like, looks like he's doing good. That always helps. You know, the Ozempic's helping with the diet. Now he's got the exercise going on. What in the world is happening there?
Just sit on the sign, Desi. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey.
Sit on the
Get
sign.
on the side.
What? What?
Sit on the sign. Sit on the sign right next to you. Sit
I
down.
can't sit on the fucking sign.
Sit-
I can't sit down.
Sit on the
If I sit
sign.
down, it won't come back up. I just broke this.
Yeah, I feel that. If I sit
Okay, it's
down,
time to
I'm
use your
sorry. I
hands.
wouldn't be able to
Throw
get
it in
back
the.
up either.
Yeah, use your hands, baby. I'm so sorry.
We got a $20 donation. YouTube is censoring my channel. I swear to God, you guys come up with the most views of your careers. If you just have wings and boogie, go to the gym and compete up. I know, bro. I already know. Oh God, look at him, ladies and gentlemen.
The funny thing is, he's gonna look like a can of biscuits rolling across the floor when he has to get up.
Hey, it looks like a fat guy in a magic. It looks. It looks like a fat guy in a magic carpet ride, or it did. Now it looks like a.
There's gonna be some poor man that's gonna come take that
Construction
sign
guy
up
on the
later.
sign.
Like, why is it
Excuse me, moment of silence. I'm sad to report that the YouTuber Boogie2988 died of cancer.
I think 2 years ago when he was making all that sponsorship money and living on top of the world, McJuggernuggets says, "Hey, you should invest in crypto." He'd be at this point.
Desi, kick him. Make sure he's alive. Give him a kick.
Baby.
What?
Okay. I'm just making sure you're alive.
I'm just making sure you're alive.
Oh my God, this is so worth it. I'm gonna.
Isn't there like a theory that windmills like make a noise that makes the whales beach themselves?
Yeah, guys, can I let him go home? Let me ask chat. Desi, back up real quick.
Yep.
Back up so he can't hear. Chat, should we
Someone's
let
gotta
him
call
go
the
home?
police on the side of the road.
He's not gonna make it the 2 hours.
That's the thumbnail, by the way.
That is the thumbnail.
You got the broken clicker down
let me-
here. You got the trash bag. He's laid out.
Let me do a poll. Sir,
The
here.
police are here.
Oh.
Get off the sign. Get off the sign.
Cops.
Oh, I take a little exercise. Get the help. Hey, let's not really know.
Hey, is that your car over there?
Yeah, that's us. Oh,
Let's be able to
not doing anything illegal or anything wrong, you mean?
Not on your leg. Oh, yeah. Big sign.
I put my stupid thing leaning on it. No, I didn't think I'd make it back to the car, and I thought I just lost.
Desi, show the cop.
You can show the cop.
I think so. I will follow. I think we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
She didn't ask to be. See, this is what I hate about YouTube culture now is like back in like the early 2000s when all this stuff was coming up and all this other stuff, people were a little bit more like, were able to be a little bit more reserved and be like I remember if there was like a school event or something like that, like if you didn't want your picture taken like and posted on like say like Facebook or something like that, like they would ask you, or they would, like, a parent could write a note in and just be like, hey, like, I just don't feel comfortable putting my kid online, whatever. And, like, people were so cool about it and so more respectful about it from what I remember. Maybe other people didn't have the same experience, but that's the experience I had. And I feel like now it's just like, oh, well, just film them. Like, I was watching a video the other day. This dude was, like, super angry about something. It was some, like, pool thing or something like that. His kids couldn't get in or whatever because they weren't old enough and he wasn't, like, supervising them. And he's, like, filming everything, and this kid's like, hey, like, I don't feel comfortable being fit, like, do not film me. And he goes, I don't care what you want, I can film whatever I can fit, like, I'm gonna film whatever I want to film. And it's like, that's just so, like, just disrespectful when it's just such easy, like, it's the small things of being respectful. And maybe that's just me, like, nitpicking or seeing things differently or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong. I don't know. I just, that's personally, that's just how I feel. Like, I feel like I've had people record me before that I'm like, I don't want to be recorded. And they're like, oh, this person is telling me this. And I'm like, dude, don't record me. Like, I don't want to be recorded. Like, I don't mind recording myself or, like, my friends if I'm like, oh, this is, like, a really funny moment. Like, we can, and I'm just going to share it down the line or something like that. But if a friend's like, hey, like, I didn't feel comfortable being recorded. Like, do you mind deleting that or do you mind doing this or that? And I'm like, okay, yeah. Or, like, I'm like, can I just, like, edit you out? Like, I feel like I really want to capture this moment, but, like, I also want to respect your privacy. Is that okay? And usually they're fine with that. And I'm like, I don't understand why just human decency just can't be, like, just don't record people unless you ask. If it's in a big crowd, that's a little bit different. That's a little bit like, okay, you're more focused on you. But in this situation, we are more focused on, like, the cop talking to Boogie. And I wouldn't feel comfortable kind of recording them, I don't think. Maybe in the moment, like, I wouldn't think about it and maybe I would just do it, but, like, and maybe this is me just kind of stepping out and actually thinking about, like, life and, like, how I felt in certain situations versus just, like, being in that moment and just doing it and be like, later being like, ah, crap, maybe I shouldn't have done that. But personally, I don't feel comfortable with it, but that's just me. That is just me.
Yeah, we'll move it. Yep, get it out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Find a parking lot or something.
Yeah. Yeah, we're sorry.
No, you're good. You guys trade anything? I got water in the back.
We brought plenty of water.
Yeah, thank you so much. You're so kind. We appreciate you. Yeah.
I figure it's not a bad day, huh?
Yeah, definitely appreciate it.
Oh, trust me, that's what I was telling them. Friends watching this on Discord. I was all we're almost dangerous nation in the world to drive,
It's dangerous.
Yeah, thank you so much. You too, Mom.
Boogie, you gonna break it sign.
That's good Lord.
And ladies and gentlemen, we cleared 10,000 concurrent viewers.
Hey, show the cop car. Show the cop car.
Show the cop car. Show the cop car. Show the cop car. All right,
The
Boogie.
cop car I don't really care about that much. They weren't really showing the license plate stuff. I don't find that as much of a problem. I probably would have, like, if it was like, okay, we showed her face and then we showed her cop car specifically, because that's, like, knowing cops, like, a lot of them take their cars home no matter what state you're in. And I don't know how much that can be tracked, but just something that's a little concerning. just things I think about in the back of my head, I guess. security
I
wise.
asked the chat if we could let you go home early, and 70% of the audience said no. So you're locked in for another 45 minutes, bud.
There ain't no way he make it 45 minutes.
There's no fucking way. There's no way. We have to drive to a new location.
Yeah.
Like Pop's literally waiting for us to move.
Yeah. Just wait for us to move.
God.
Chat, Boogie, the chat is saying that it's faked and the cop is an actor. Forced drama.
No, the cop is sitting there waiting for us to leave.
Yeah.
She could be waiting for you to walk across the street and get you with a jaywalking charge.
This is going to be entrapment.
Yeah. Make sure you walk down to the crosswalk, Boogie.
Dude, why does
25 miles.
Why does it look like Godzilla is crossing the highway? Like just some monster fucking beast. Oh God.
Good job, honey.
I'm
Desi,
out there in Fayetteville riding a brand new Tahoe. You see that shit?
yeah, Tahoes are the best. Oh, it's the best car.
That's a Z71 package Tahoe too. It's got the front skid plate.
It's
What are you doing? Why are you sticking your
That's
hand
what
in the
I had.
trash?
The exact Tahoe that I had that I traded in for the fucking Cybertruck.
Hey, the Tahoe in for the Cybertruck? Oh man,
Yep.
I never would have done that.
No, the Cybertruck's amazing. It's like a spaceship wings. It's like, dude, the Tahoe is the best SUV, and then the Cybertruck is like even better than that. Like it just is. But there's nothing better than those two vehicles.
Yep.
Give me a bottle of water real quick, okay?
Got that for me.
Hi, gentlemen. Are you having
Oh
fun?
God,
Look at the snot in
Get a
his
big
nose.
ass booger.
Oh my God! Booger
That nose hair's
2988.
failing.
Booger 2988.
That's why they call me Boogie. That's actually why, dipshit.
Blow your nose, you disgusting fucking freak.
Okay,
Does
look.
he wipe his face for?
How much time
He's
is
our
left?
little
How
man.
much time is left?
Ma,
You have 45 minutes.
wipe your nose.
If I drink this piss, I'm leaving. We're done.
Yes, drink the bottle.
Fucking fun. I could get fucking
Hold on.
tuberculosis doing this.
Drink
Hold on.
it.
Tell him no.
Oh, God,
no,
you're not
no,
gonna
no,
drink
no, no,
that.
no. This could get.
Don't drink
No, I'm
that.
doing it and then I'm fucking done. I'll do it and I'm
No, no,
fucking
no,
done.
no, no, no. Don't. Do not. Okay, literally. Okay, I don't like Boogie. All right, but just no, 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 no. Do not do this.
Sanitized.
Yeah, baby,
This right
don't do
here would
it.
be-
Do it. Do it. Do
Dean,
it.
you make the call.
Do it.
No, no, don't. Why do you follow everything Keem says? Like, why is Keem your like metaphorical god in your universe? Why? It's because of money. It's because of money. Why do I even ask this question? It's because of money. Because he can't freaking pay for his house. Because he did other stupid things with his money instead.
He's saying do it. Up.
No, 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 no.
Oh my gosh.
Give me the water. Water.
I did not expect to actually gag on that. But that just... Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Give me the willies.
Ew.
Dude, rinse your mouth out before you... Don't put your lips up against the... Just pour it in. Like, and then just spit it out. Clean your mouth out.
I bet that cop's in their fucking in her Tahoe right now. Like, look at this. That's
Give me the middle.
man.
I'm gonna throw up.
Frozen. It's frozen.
Yep.
Please.
I'm gonna throw
You
up.
know, he's like spitting that stuff out, but he looks like he's also drinking that water too, which I would not. Also, I would not bring my own thermos and like drink on that, because even if you wash it, like, just the fact that you have it in your head that you have touched pee with your own mouth, and then you, nope.
Oh my God, that's so gross.
I get moving before the cop starts fucking with you again.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I might get sick.
Yeah, I almost did.
Oh,
In Keno Casino, you should get the People's Populist Press out there and doing some of this.
oh my God.
Here.
I like how Keem goes from that, like, oh my god, and then Keem's just like, I'm just gonna pick up my phone and just watch my phone, and you know, I'm sure he's like talking to YouTubers or like scrolling through like Twitter or something like that to see what people are saying. But still, like, that's just such a like a mood switch, and it's so, I don't know, I just don't have that kind of like, maybe it's like YouTuber brain after doing it for so many years, but like, I don't know, man. I don't have that. That's, whoo. I don't know. Because that's disgusting. That's just so disgusting. Ugh.
You know where that shirt's at?
Yep, right there.
Oh, God. Just thinking about it makes me want to throw up.
Oh my God. I have.
You just got Boogie to hit a bear.
I got a
drill.
text saying my camera is negative frames. What the fuck are they talking about?
It looked good to me.
Yeah, I think your internet needs fixing, bud.
Like I'm on the side of a fucking road,
I was
dipshit.
gonna
How about I
say,
go home
I'm
now?
sure that they have, well, maybe not Wings and Boogie, but I'm sure Keem has like multiple monitors going up, so I don't understand why he doesn't just like, I guess, like watch the stream on a different monitor just to make sure, like even if he mutes it, like just to make sure that like, hey, everything's running well. But maybe not. I don't know. Like I see like when Mudahar is like recording the Some Ordinary podcast, which is not a thing anymore. So sad. R.I.P. Some Ordinary podcast. But you can kind of like, you can see Nux, Oompa, and him just kind of like in the call recording stuff and like just to make sure everything's running correctly. So
How about I fucking go home
Go
now?
home, Boogie.
I'm going
Alright,
fucking
go
home
home.
now.
You
Get in the
can.
car.
I'm going
Get in the car.
home now.
You could go home. Ladies and gentlemen, Boogie 2988.